Okay, folks, I don't know what to call this. We'll soon find out what we can do with this. Let's see how we go with it. Let's see. Yeah, cyan toner is low. We don't have any on us. You can't replace it until it says toner out, where the whole display is lit up and it says toner out, and it's got a picture of it, of the machine on the front telling you to replace the toner. Ah, fuck. I hate this user interface, folks. It's like, what did I just press that I didn't want to press? No, this is ridiculous. This is a really stupid, dumbass. No, we don't want that. That's what I pressed. See, this is a really dumb design by Konica Minolta. Stupid CEO Shai Yamana would have approved of this, or allowed some monkey to approve this monkey build machine. It's fucking monkeys. Stupid brainless fools who don't know anything about copier design or customer satisfaction or environmental sustainability. No, they just know about how to make fucking money, the bitches. Fuck you, Shai Yamana. Fuck your machines. I hate you. And I'm fucking going to bring your name down. And you're not going to like it. Tough. Anyway, what do we got? We got here, it looks like some kind of a cardigan with lace. And we can just see the lace and the sequins, holographic sequins. We're mainly interested in the back of this lovely garment, so I'm just going to show some of the back of it. I'll just show you up close some of these lovely swirly patterns and the mesh material of this lace. Okay, enough of that. We don't want to lose our settings. I'm just going to quickly press the buttons, and I'm just going to put this on the glass nicely. But basically, I really hate the way these equipments are badly designed and built. You just get the feeling that no one cares about anything but the fucking dirty dollar. And I just get sick of this money fuckery that goes on in everything nowadays. Everything's about money. That's what these bitches want. They don't care about anything else. And I'm determined I'm going to upset the status quo. Eventually I'm going to fucking upend. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I hate these fucking companies who don't know how to build shit. They are shit. They are shit. They just don't know anything but how to extract money from customers. Customers who really, I'm sure, are also like me, a bit fed up with the way things are. Do think maybe we could enlarge this a bit further. But I really get sick of this status quo that we have, and it really is a problem to me, the way things currently are. I really hate the way it is, and it is what it is. It's a piece of shit, piece of steaming fucking shit, and I really have no respect for the status quo. I really don't. I don't care what they think of me. I don't care how much they shriek if they, and Shai Yamana of Konica Minolta fame, he can go fuck himself because he doesn't know how to build anything decent. Newer machines are even worse than this one. The older, the more, it just gets really annoying the way people like Shai Yamana think they can destroy the planet and destroy, ultimately, humanity by building this shit. I just really hate his attitude. His bloody money-fucked, dumbass attitude. It is. It's really dumbass. You know, dumbassness is really not acceptable, folks. It really isn't acceptable. I don't know how big we're going to make this. But basically, I really get sick of this money-fucked manner things are being run for. And you just get the feeling that no one cares about passion or integrity or environmental stewardship. And I've done it wrong. I fucked it up, stretched it. Yeah, I fucked up. I did the wrong. Yeah, Y was not meant to be that, and I had that on. I don't know what the fuck I did there. 300 was meant to be on the horizontal, but the vertical was too small. So, for some reason, I put that in. But basically, I just really get so annoyed and so disappointed with the way the equipment's designed. I'd like to redesign the photocopier, folks, and I want to make it better than this shit. You know, I want to make something of it. Something good, something wholesome, something that's going to please the customer, not make them angry or disheartened. Got to make a difference somehow, folks. Somehow we've got to change the way things actually are. It's really difficult dealing with big businesses as we know it, such as Konica Minolta, and they really don't care at all about the environment or humanity. You just get the feeling they just care about their own selfish interests, and they really can do really serious harm. But what can we do, folks? That's the problem. How do we upend these corporations? How do we change the status quo? How do we destroy the current status quo as we know it, and make these companies like Konica Minolta, accountable. So we've got to make them accountable. And how do we do that, folks? That's going to be an interesting one, to make them accountable. That would be an interesting exercise if it could be done. Because these companies have truckloads of money. They've got power, they've got prestige, they've got everything. How do we change? How can one person such as myself manage to upend these companies like Konica Minolta? How do we do it, folks? You know, how do we make a difference in that respect? How do we teach these corporations a lesson not to fuck with the planet or the human race? You know, really, I don't understand why these companies just insist on being so greedy and fucked up. And I really get so angry at them, you know. I do think maybe we can just pull that up. We're going to make the horizontal a bit bigger, a little bit bigger. But basically I really get so angry at the way things are, and it's just really difficult trying to get something happening. I know we've got the social media and that, but somehow it's just got to happen. And how to take on a big corporation like Konica Minolta and destroy it, that'd be an interesting exercise to do, if it is indeed possible. If such a big organisation can be brought to its knees, and if it can be just totally destroyed, that would be really good. That would be a wonderful thing, to be able to destroy a giant multinational company and show them that they don't that they don't rule, that they indeed suck, and that indeed being such a suck, that they're not going to get away with it. So yeah, they end up collapsed, they end up broke. No more money, no more cash flow, no more fun for Mr. Yamana, Shoei Fucktard Yamana. I think we're going to go full at 400% on the vertical. But basically, how do we do it, folks? You know, how do we really bring these? Oh, I did the wrong. Oh no, that's the right way. I think we got it just looking good. I think it's the vertical we need to make bigger. But basically, somehow it can be happened. Somehow we could destroy a company like Konica Damas Minolta. It would be nice, you know, to see a company like that go under, because they've done so much damage to the environment. They've upset so many people. They've enslaved lots of people in their workshops in China and Vietnam. I mean, why do they choose third world countries? Because they're cheap labour, and China is cheap labour. We all know that. So how do we fucking do something? And now this is looking good. This looks brilliant. So how do we do something, folks, to teach a lesson, to show these bitches that they don't rule, that they are not kings of the fucking castle, that they won't even have a fucking castle. The castle will be reduced to rubble. That would be fun. It would be fun to destroy this company. It would be loads of fun to see Shoei Yamana go under, to see him get upset, to see him even get into a rage. Would be an interesting concept. Would be an interesting thing if such a thing could happen. You know, if we had enough power outside of the corporate world even, and if we could just destroy that company and other companies with it, that would be a barrel load of fun in my books. Well, not just a barrel load, a load of fucking container load of fun. So yeah, it would be a lot of fun to destroy this company that built this equipment, even though I won't be able to use this equipment, won't be in commission much longer because there won't be any consumables or spare parts to keep it going. But I'm willing to take that risk if it's possible that a person like me could destroy this almighty company. That would be loads of fun. You know, show them a fucking lesson. Teach them a bloody big lesson on not to fuck with humanity and the environment. Stupid idiots. What can we do, folks? How can we achieve this dream of mine? Anyway, let's come up looking interesting. I do think we can do a switcheroo. I do wonder which part would look better as a switcheroo. But basically, yeah, somehow, folks, we've got to take out our fears, not be afraid of this company destroying us in return, because, you know, Shoei Yamana would have a lot of money and he would be able to hire lawyers and shit and he'd have me chased down, and he could potentially sue me for defamation, folks. That's the risk. That's one of the risky things about what I'm proposing, is the risk of being busted for defamation. Yeah, that looks brilliant. I can see a lovely circular pattern. But anyway, folks, that's just my little 2 cents for the day. I think now we can call this demo quits.